You're right there, guys. How you doing? It's Speed here, and gonna be kicking off Chapter 4 today. I hope everyone's doing well. Now that I got my mate Yoshi, I can get places a lot faster. Anything look? A lot of vibes. Come again tomorrow. Yeah, first we need to get to the 1,000 year door and actually activate the crystal star. For some reason I thought there was a star piece behind there. Obviously not. Oh, I must have already done this area. My bad. I am really getting bad at the timing of those blow jumps. Made it. And we get a star piece. How many star piece? No, star piece shine sprite. I only have the one shine sprite though. Have I upgraded Yoshi? Yeah, I have. Down I go. Hey Super Mario, hey Super Mediocre Plumber, how you doing, mate? Hey, Sub Face, my best mate of the UK. How you doing, mate? Ow. Well, we're gonna have to find a way to get the letter back. Yay! I got a star. Oint. I obviously haven't been down this part yet. Don't blame you. I know it's good. I know it's Good Friday today. I hope everyone's having a good Friday. Those who celebrate it. Yeah, this is definitely new. I did hear that they added in more pipes. So it looks like there's now one for every area. I know there's going to be one part in Chapter 7 where that is going to be incredibly useful. This is doing something. Oh, but that's even better. But that's gonna make things, yeah, that's gonna make things incredibly easier to get around. That's a new place for a Shine Sprite. No, it's not. It's a altered version. My bad. Never mind. Oh, it's locked. Cheers, Super Mediocre Plum. I have actually been in the game loads of times. I'm at least a dozen. I think there is, but you need the boat transformation to get anywhere, which I currently don't have. How many? I do have 16 star pieces, actually. Let me go over to, what's her name? Anything nice? Go for this one, I think. Yeah, sure thing, mate. Need to blow this away. And that's how you're actually meant to get in here. Alright. Up we go. And here we are at Chapter 4. Well, we're going to get the Crystal Star that leads us to Chapter 4. Hey Romeo, how you doing, mate? The fact that these cutscenes got variants for every color of the Yoshi is impressive. Now that you mention it, I can see that space. That's where the fork for stuff, but we need Franklin to take a look at this. I suppose we also know what Princess Peach wrote in that email.
Yeah.
Hang on a sec, guys. Oh, bloody hell, the BRB screen's still broken. Apologies for that. How did I miss? Yeah, I agree with that one, Susspace. I don't know how I didn't spot that one. Yeah, I've dealt with Chapter as well. I'm surprised I didn't. Like, cheers for bringing that to my attention, Susspace. May need to refresh the stream to see it. There appears to be a pipe in Twilight Town somewhere, but I believe it's somewhere underneath the west part of the town. Yes, definitely. If you get stuck here, just come back and see me, alright? Frankly, we went into that blasted pipe, but something pushed us back out. What? You can't get through the pipe, you say? How odd. I'm afraid I'm the foggiest idea of what you should do. Oh, of course. I've heard that a fellow from Twilight Town lives here in Roadport. If anybody knows how to get through the pipe, it'll be him. His name was Dan. What was it? Oh, yes, Love Dark Places Darkly. Creative name. I've seen him loitering right here in this part of town in the past. Look for Darkly. QPQ, miss you. I don't care. And also, why is she sending it to me instead of Coops? Oh, yeah. No. Mario. Where are you writing that, mate? Well, I'll just pretend I explained to him. Come on, Inkling. Just check the bank. I'm just gonna check the badge shop real quick to see if there's anything worthwhile. Yeah, no, nothing. Alright then. Longer than I wanted, but chapter 4, here we come. Wait, did I speak to this guy? Damn it. Yeah, nothing there I need. I'll have to check that now that you mentioned it. Actually, I've just realized one thing I might want to do. There we go. Right, chapter 4 now, definitely. Now you never have to ride the blimp again. That's definitely like I said earlier, that's going to be very handy for a certain part in a later chapter. So you broke a few of my time trial records. Some of those were like 8 years old. Some of those were under an old nickname of mine. So I can't really remember them all that well at this point, to be honest. But I'm glad you're having fun beating them. Alright then, time to tick off chapter 4. I'm going to open up the VC now as well. This place giving me the creeps. Is this Twilight Town yet? Hey. It's been a long time since anyone come from outside. Now that you mention it, Subspace, and now that I'm hearing it, yeah, it does sound similar to sounds from Undertale. I love the Yoshi's face there. Everyone's getting turned into a pig. Yeah, I'm not good at the P removing thing for everything. It'll get very awkward to do after a while. They just want a good English breakfast and they need the bacon for it. That's kind of messed up, actually. Well, leave you two get pigified. Not gonna happen, friends. We're looking for something really important. Maybe you've heard of it. It's a star shaped rock called a crystal star. You bet you are, mate. Oh god, I love his spearing animation. I'm saying that a lot of this game. I'm loving animations, but yeah, it's really does add a lot of personality to the game. I haven't been able to buy food since my husband turned into a pig. Now they're all so hungry. What should I do? Mommy, I'm hungry. Food, please. Hey, it's awful that families have to do with this. He goes, sure thing, mate. You can have this mushroom. I'm never going to eat it. Oh, thank you so much. You made my children and me as well. Come on, mushroom. Please take this as thanks. That's way better than a mushroom. That poor yellow kid is crying. What does that yellow kid say? Mommy, you're a piggy. Hey, fix my mummy. Hey, a pig's goodie. That's kind of messed up that he's thinking about eating his own mum. Oh, just casually run into a star piece. Alright. Hey, Lively Yoshifan, how you doing? Hey, Dark Correx, how you doing? You okay, Darkcore? What was that woe all about? Oh, yeah, that is kind of messed up. The no husband came home and said a pig returned this pig. We went 5 left and I had to call him a stupidest pig. Now he really is a pig. He has a sweet side too, like cooking my favorite. Okay, yes, I get it. Your husband's a nice person. Can we just get to the point, please? No, we weren't listening at all. Alright then. I need to go back to the mayor, who's gonna get transformed into a pig. Hey, Yoshi White, it's been a while. How you doing, mate? I'm not gonna... up to you if you want to be a source of space, mate. Also, I wouldn't know about that, Yoshi Waker. That's a good question. Everyone's getting turned into a pig. That is true. Oh, it's just a push rock. Raise black key. Yeah, we've got a new move coming up soon. Gotta be careful of these because they can charge up their attack power. Thanks for the stylish moves, mate. Ah. Damn it, I missed. Okay, now I really need one of these to hit or I'm in trouble. Okay, I'm fine. Oh, I actually got the repel cape out of it. Nice. This area is a fan of its mushrooms. These things have got 7 or 8 HP. Plus 6 damage is ridiculous for this point of the game. But yeah, I need to kill these bastards. See you later, mate. Right there, mate. Hello?
Hello, Seed.
How you doing, Sub Ace?
Pretty well. Taking things easy before the holidays, I said before. Oh, you missed level up by 1 experience.
I noticed, but it means I can go all out in the next fight.
Go nuts.
Oh, thank God, I can go crazy on this one because the one at the back's got a bloody boo sheet.
Ooh.
I thought I was gonna kill it. Damn it. Could be a problem.
No, the one's gonna be alive.
Yeah.
By like 1 HP or something.
This could be a problem. I'll get the other two out at least.
Yeah. I think it's only for 1, maybe 2 turns. The boost sheet.
Oh, I messed it up anyway. Two turns. Oh god, he's gonna charge.
At least you'll be able to. At least you're gonna heal after this.
That is true. It's not gonna. It's gonna get worse because one of the upcoming enemies does 20 damage if I remember correctly.
Oh, a perfect timing to have Burly double your experience. I think when I played through this chapter, I ran into that one enemy like 3 times over all of chapter 4. And one time I was by myself, which sucked.
Oh heck. I do have life shrooms, so I can risk it. And I will need to level up my FP more next time though. Dodgy is 50% chance for the enemy to miss. Basically just Dizzy. But in a different context. Well, Dizzy affects you, Dodgy affects the enemy, I guess.
I thought the thing for Dizzy is you could sometimes hit your own teammates.
I think that's confused. Confused is an absolute bugger.
The moon shines bright. It's shining, and it's shining for the fact that Team Knight won the Splatfest.
Well, it meant we didn't have to get up at 5 in the morning, so
That is true. What shocked me was we got in last place. I was like, how? We were doing so well.
yeah.
Yeah, you
That's
just
the way the
leveled
cookie
up.
crumbles. Now it did just say that I have no item space left, so I'm gonna have to come for these items later.
Yep. And then
Yeah, it'd be nice if we can beat an Amazing Daisy today, but if we can't,
there's always the Pit of 100 Trials when you get to that later.
yeah, they only appear in the last 10 floors if I remember correctly, though.
Something like that, but it's even a chance. I remember when
It's not guaranteed.
I remember when I went through the Pit of 100 Trials, I didn't run to a single Amazing Daisy, but I did run into 3 of them over chapter 4, so I guess it evens out.
I think I'd rather have him in the Pit of 100 Tiles because you can easily just use the Supernova.
Yeah, you can pretty much do that.
Supernova, Bob Reed's Bomb Blast, and it's gonna kill him in 1 turn. And because of having Star Points they give you, it won't be long until you level up and fully heal.
Yeah. And sometimes in the pit, you can wind up running into 2 or 3 Amazing Daisies at one time.
Yeah, and that's pretty much a guaranteed level.
Also, since I see one of those guys in the black box.
First time we've seen one since Chapter 1.
So it has been a while.
And that was a couple of weeks ago now.
I want to say close to 3 weeks. It was since the first session of this game, since you did all Chapter 1 and the prologue in one go.
Yeah, I don't know how much more I'm going to be able to keep doing Streets of 1 chapters, because Glitz Pit took the best part of 3 hours. And some of these chapters get long. I know for certain I'm not doing Chapter 8 in one stream.
Let me see how long it took me to do. I'm going to take a look and see how long it did me to do, because I managed to fit each chapter in a little bit of the side stuff after. Oh, well, yeah, I was hanging. I think the fastest I did was, I finished the final chapter in like 4.5 hours.
Yeah, given that one thing I like to do for the, before going in is getting to the halfway point of the Pit of Trials and getting the item bag. But I don't know if that's going to be necessary with the extra item space I have.
I mean, it wouldn't hurt to get to the 20 spots with what you find at the end of the game.
Yeah. Alrighty then. Now we can actually get a move on with this chapter.
This chapter only just started.
Yeah. Those things are not going to be worth much star points anymore, so I'll skip them.
Yeah. I want to find a peekaboo around this point. Because, like, I'm like, oh, no way ruin my enemy's HP for a little while.
Yeah.
Without Kubella. And it's really convenient to throw a save point right before the forest.
Is that new?
Yeah, I don't think that was there in the GameCube version.
Mm-hmm.
And if you do wind up running into the Amazing Daisy and die, you don't have to go anywhere as far.
No Amazing Daisy for now. It's very unlikely one's going to spawn in. I'll be very surprised if one does. Oh, they're already worth 1 star point.
They're crazy. No, I think they're only 2, since only 2 of them showed up.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, they're worth 2 star points. So they are worth going for.
Yep. I mean, if the enemy still drops 1 experience point, you could still get multiple points per level, per battle. It's only if they drop nothing, they're not worth your time.
Yeah.
And there's one particular quest after Chapter 4 that is definitely worth doing. The one that allows you to cook 2 items at one time. That's what.
Yeah, I believe you can
right away.
Yeah, I believe you can actually get the items on your first visit. I intend to do that.
Yeah, you could get the item on your first visit. You just won't be able to use it until you accept that quest after Chapter 4. And you're out of item space again.
Bye-bye, Repel Cape.
I'm kind of surprised you didn't put stuff in your inventory.
I probably should have, but whatever. The problem with the Crazy Daisies, if you fail to block their attacks, you're at risk of getting put to sleep.
Oh, one of those Goombas has the Bushi.
Yeah, no. That Goomba's gotta go. Okay, I'm not gonna get lucky with the freezing this time.
You got lucky.
So crazy how it absolutely destroyed the 3rd boss.
You got lucky with that ice coming off on you twice last chapter.
Yeah, again, that was crazy. Damn it, Mario's is asleep.
When I'm looking back at my VODs, the chapter that took me the longest going through was Chapter 5, oddly. That was what took me the longest to get through.
Like I said, I can't really, at this point, I can't guarantee I'll be able to do a chapter per stream, but we'll see. Oh, I don't have quick change on anymore. So I did get some extra BP, so I might be able to look into that in a minute.
At least you're still getting some decent experience.
Oh, that was actually worth going. I get a Bushi, and my god, yeah, in coupon, I'm gonna have to get rid of you. You're probably gonna save me about 5 coins anyway. They already save you about 5 coins anyway.
The ends costed more the farther in the game you get. Well, at least the ones in the later towns do. Or is that just in 64?
No, they do cost more in the later chapters.
Well, that's one change I really like about Hammer Throw in the remake compared to the original.
What is it?
And Hammer Throw now pierces defenses.
Oh, that's handy.
So that's why I equipped it in the remaster compared to the GameCube version. Like, if you pierce defenses and block and hit anywhere, I'm definitely equipping you.
But it basically makes the pierce blow redundant then. Because the only time the I haven't even got the pierce blow equipped.
Yeah, you took it off for some reason.
That's odd, because I thought I'd have had it equipped for the grubber fight. He can raise his defense. Oh, whatever.
Somebody's gonna get in trouble. I just saw something fall from the top of the stage into the audience.
Oh, the bugger fled.
Coward.
Mm-hmm.
You might want to check your badges.
Good idea. Yeah, they did mace with the power bounce, and it has to be virtually frame perfect after the 4th or 5th one.
I think they did that in the remaster compared. I think that's in the remaster to keep you from abusing it, unless you're like perfect in your frames.
Yeah, because it was really easy to abuse in the original.
It really was.
I doubt. Yeah, that basically like.
Yeah, Hammer Throw.
Yeah, so basically the pierce blow is basically redundant.
So I was like, once I got that, I was like, I'm selling Piercing Blow. I have no need for it anymore.
I will do next chap. I will do at the end. I need more BP. There we go.
That'll give you a quick change for the time being.
Oh.
I think you need Flurry for that.
Yeah, and then we booty stomp that.
No Mazy Daisy on your first trip, sadly.
Not this time. Hey, I'm not letting you use that earthquake, mate.
Yeah, you kind of took off your power hammer, so you can't really do exactly stuff that hard hitting anymore.
No big loss. Easy.
I mean, you could do more. I mean, you have your hammer upgraded, so it's not the worst.
I don't know where I got that mini Mr. Mini from. But I'm not really going to find it very useful.
Randomly
Accidentally find a Shine Sprite, alright.
Like, temporarily
let's see.
shrinks enemies, not exactly the best in my opinion.
Yeah, this is a pretty nasty mod to play. This place wigs me out. Look, guys, let's just get that crystal star and get out of here fast. Follow the heal. We'll save.
By the time I got to Chapter 8 and the Pit of 100 Trials, I wound up spending time in the arcade to get duplicates of certain badges. It costed more to use my moves, but it made them more powerful.
Uh-huh. Well, by the way, if you get so many star points, you'll fully heal very quickly.
And I had like 40 and 40 by HP and FP and like 60-something badge points by the end. So oh, that's right. I ended my badge points with funny number at the end of the game.
Oh, that's funny.
I think there's one time in the GameCube version I got a level up after beating the final boss. I was like, this is so anticlimactic.
Yeah.
You got a cookbook.
Seems like there being a star piece in this room as well.
Is it maybe under one of the is it probably under the panel or something that you're thinking of?
No,
or is it in
not.
that chest? Or is it in that chest you never opened?
Of course, I thought there was one in here.
I smash. That's a patch I don't really use.
Me neither.
It has a chance of freezing, but only the enemy in the front.
Yeah, no. It's kind of crazy that the Shadow Queen's only 1 star point.
My friends have all been taken away. I'm so lonely.
Oh well. Not my problem. Am I pushing it the wrong way? Yes, I am. Yeah, I really need more BP, but I also really need more FP, and I want more HP, damn it.
This game's forcing you to think. Oh yeah, that is. I think that's 4 BP, so yeah.
Yeah. It's a handy badge to have, but not worth the BP in my opinion.
Um,
200 I think it was.
How many boos came out of the box total?
Crazy you can miss this Ultra Shroom.
Enjoy this, math nerd. That's what he said about me.
Yeah, I had a miserable time with maths growing up, I'll say that much. I'm not going to fight the optional boss right now because I have nothing to protect me from being immobilized, which I know the boss can do. Oh yeah, I should have to speak to it. Okay.
Don't leave me alone.
Yes.
Are you going to be mean to me? Yes. Then go away.
Come on out, guys. Now I'm leaving them.
I don't think this optional boss gave me too much trouble. It's been a while since I fought, so I don't remember how difficult it was for me. Oh, the bats.
Yeah, I'm gonna need Flurry for those. I'm pretty sure they can hang out on the ceiling.
Yeah. Either that or Quake Hammer.
A ghost just killed a ghost.
Is Flurry a ghost?
I believe she is.
I could safely say you definitely do have one ghost party member in your team. At some point in this adventure. Well, that's why you have Flurry, because this guy's hanging on the ceiling.
This is where the hammer throw would be handy, actually.
Hammer Throw and Quake Hammer both work on that. The little sucker he is.
Yeah.
My headcanon is Flurry is a descendant of Puffin Puff. Is that the name of the boss in chapter 6 to 64?
Yeah, it is. The one in chapter 6 is actually really annoying, that fight.
Yeah, I did not have fun with that fight. But I guess the game intends you to use Lack of Electric throughout that fight.
That's something I did like about the fight in 64. The fight was often designed around the party you got in that chapter.
The party member you recruit in that chapter.
Mm-hmm.
Now I know for a fact there is definitely one in the panel. I want to say underneath the stairs in the middle. Oh, never mind, you got it. That is one plus to having Flurry, since like you can't flip those panels if your partner's on top of them, whereas Flurry's just floating, it doesn't affect her.
Yeah. Gonna temporarily take off the
You put on the
hammer throw on.
Did you put on nostalgic tunes?
I'm pretty sure I turned it off.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you turned it off. 3. Oh, that's right, you have a power plus on. Oops.
Wait, does that only do 2 damage?
I think it only goes by the power of your hammer.
My regular damage does 4. My regular hammer damage does 4.
Oh.
Unless they have 1 defense on. Whatever, it's still handy for these guys anyway, because Flurry can just kill them.
Yeah. Hammer Throw and Quake Hammer are definitely helpful for these guys. Especially when you get to Spiky Parafuzzies in, I want to say, Chapter 6. Hammer Throw's super helpful then.
Yeah. No, it ignores their defense, so no, it does have weaker damage.
Like, even if the damage is weaker, it still does better than a lot of other stuff, which does nothing.
Yeah, it's still one I'm gonna keep.
I still think my favorite hammer move in the game is Fire Drive.
Oh, that one's a pretty good one.
It's just you can only get it in a Pit of 100 Trials or the arcade at some point in the game. So it is a bit until you get it, but I really do like the move.
It's probably the most powerful hammer move in the game.
Who can argue that?
Alrighty then.
And it was not until one of the new Switch exclusive bosses I learned that the optional party member can pierce defense. I was like, I did not know she could do that.
Oh, well, you're not aware of that. I mean, to be fair, she's not really a party member you use to attack. It's more to steal items.
Yeah, that was more her thing. But that was when I wanted to use her in one of the new Switch exclusives. So it's like, I did not know you could pierce defenses. So that made me use her more.
It was one of the main reasons in the original Paper Mario I used Watt a lot, because her basic attack pierced defense
Plus one
pretty
of
much
Watt's
made her
moves
essential
ups-
for the final boss.
Plus Watt ups your attack. So Watt does a lot.
Yeah.
I thought I'd say in 64 I want to use the Sushi lot since she wanted to boost your defenses, which I love being a tank in RPGs.
That's obviously just how you play them.
Yeah, that's just how I play. That's just how I played the game. I like being around and taking a lot of hits.
I'm the kind of person who likes to get through things as quickly as possible. But that's just me.
That's understandable. We both have our own ways of playing the game.
I'm getting chased. But that's a great thing about RPGs. You can either that have a lot of side content. You can either go straight for the final boss, or you can do it all. Up to you.
Yep. And Miss Mouse's field ability is definitely helpful. She can help you find star pieces. Whereas in 64, you just have to rely on a badge with sounds. I'm like, yeah, Miss Mouse is way better than a badge with sounds.
Absolutely.
I was still mental 100% at both 64 and 1000 Year Door back in the day.
I've 100%ed both games as well.
Like all the star pieces, all the recipes, all the badges. For 1000
Yeah.
Year, pretty much filling out all of those pages.
Yeah, I filled out everything. Everything that was in the menu was filled out completely.
Well, I
Alright,
like the remix to the boss you're about of the song of the boss you're about to fight.
Alright. Anyway, now that I've saved, You're
gonna attempt the optional boss here.
yep. Assuming they go for me.
I think you have
Now
to be
that
on
I've
the
saved right beforehand.
I was gonna say, I think you have to be on the floor in the middle, and may be wrong. Oh, never mind, they're coming on you.
Alright, I've angered them. Hey, who? Hey, you said you'd be nice. Trying to invade my personal space ain't nice, guys.
Get him, guys!
I've never played the Origami King, so I can't really comment on it.
Yeah, I've only heard of the game. I've not played it myself.
What I've heard, the exploration was good, but the combat was terrible.
Can't play the fight, to no one's surprise. But I guess that means it's a step up from Sticker Star and Color Splash. Although, to be fair, that's not exactly saying much about those games.
Damn, that's busted in this one. Power lift.
Yeah, I managed
That's
to
the
get
best I've ever done with one.
Yeah, I managed to get 4 and 4 on one of my power lifts. It's
Yeah.
so easy to get +4s in this.
Yeah, the controls were very inconsistent in the original. They were buttery smooth there. And now, oh my god, that is broken. Alright, what are you gonna do? Good job. Either that pierces defense, or it's a good job I had that power lift on.
I don't remember the exact stats of the moves. Now, I believe for all the bosses you never tattled, you could get their tattle reports in the trash can at Frankly's.
Well, that was easy. Yeah, that power lift, basically smashed the fight in half.
Now you gotta go down to get that badge if you want to use it.
Yeah. But it's not one I'll be using.
No.
The power lift definitely. The power lift certainly got a power lift, all right.
It lives to its name.
Yeah.
Once I learned how beautiful powerlift is, it easily became my favorite special move in the game.
I can definitely see myself using it on bosses going forward. I'm not going to be able to use it on this one because
You don't have the star part, but to be fair, this boss is easy.
This boss is a joke anyway. Powerlift is exactly what it says on the tin, indeed. Let me just check my badges real quick.
But like I said, I really like the remix too. I like the remastered version of this boss's song.
Wow, I already have 3 badges equipped. Damn.
You only have 4 badges on this whole time. I've seen people pull off crazy things like this thing called Peril Stretch. You get Mario to 1 HP and you do a lot of damage, and like that's a good strategy, but one I personally wouldn't pull off. I am not confident in my super guards.
Oh yeah, that is beyond risky.
Hey, hang on there, Slick. You know, it's my me time. I really like this guy.
I know this guy is very popular in the fandom.
Yeah. Well, right. That's like fine. Yes, I turned the villagers into pigs. Big deal. When I started.
Yeah, well, if that's how I want to play 1000-Year Door, go ahead, I guess. It's not how I'm playing it.
Yeah. When I started reading the dialogue to these games, I was like, maybe this guy has an obsession with bacon or something. That's probably why he turned all the villagers into pigs. I mean, bacon's so good, but it's just fucking expensive here.
Well, my Yoshi there was doing about 15 damage on a power lift, so yeah. Yep, I guess I'll go down dip if you're gonna play with that, Slick. Damn it, I hit the wrong button.
Yuck. Well, he's the ghost guy we definitely don't know the name of. Even the tattle, if you tattle him, just has his name as all question marks.
He just got flattened by the stage background. Well then, my dear friends, if you thought Shady Folk was pretty impressive, then you're gonna love this. Yep, here comes the fun part of this chapter.
Yep. I've got something very special for you here. Oh, you can see why I like the remix to this guy's battle theme.
Yeah.
How about them apples? Now that's magic, people. You're fighting yourself. I'm a dang genius.
Yeah, but now I'm actually technically fighting as the guy we don't know the name of. Ow. That's kind of right to go down on the stage, Hazard.
I find it funny when the stage props fall.
I'm not really a fan of the stage game. One problem I did have is the fog, but I haven't seen it yet, and I hope it stays that way.
Oh, you beat me. When you leveled up.
Nice.
But not like you're gonna need quick change for the next little while. So you
I might actually. That's gonna be a huge help taking that off.
So you can technically have like 10 extra badge points right now, since you don't need quick change right now. But I know you said you wanted to do flower points.
Yeah, I might do flower points on the next level up. Yeah, quick change isn't gonna help me for the rest of the chapter now. Oh yeah, that one did a lot of damage. And I think it might have actually done a negative effect on you, but I can't remember.
On you too. Well, he's not going to be without a partner for very long, so that'll still see some benefit.
Yeah.
I just don't even remember what her base attack power is when you first get her.
It's either 3 or 4, I believe.
But I do know that one of the enemies you fight in the back half of Chapter 4, she can't do damage to since Buzzy Beetles are immune to fire.
Well, like the title says, that Rick stole my identity.
I'm like, good's anyone gonna get out of your identity anyway? You got nothing to your name as far as I know.
Yep.
You're 8. Oh, that's right. You just leveled up.
So,
don't forget to adjust your badges. You just leveled up your BP.
Yep. I don't need quick change. I'm not gonna need that. I'm not gonna need that. That frees up most of my
your badge points for right now.
I've got too many now.
Flower Saver could be a good one to have for now.
Sorry, can you repeat that, please?
I was gonna say Flower Saver could be a good one to carry right now since you have a lot of spare BP. Or do you want to? I was about to say the power bounce thing, but no. If it's frame perfect, you're gonna have to really learn that.
All right, just
even I was having a tough time trying to get frame perfect.
Yeah, so stop. In the original, it was kind of busted, so I guess they wanted to tone it down.
Yeah, so you wound up using more moves.
I've noticed this body shape's more noticeable because you can see the fists at the front. Vivian, hand me that glorious super bomb. Right. I'm gonna repeat something I said during I think chapter 2. Hashtag fuck bullies, because that's basically what Bedlam is, a bully.
Yep. Yeah, I never care for Beldam's character.
I don't think Beldam's meant to be a character you like.
Yeah.
I think you're meant to hate her.
Right. Especially with how she treats Vivian.
Yeah, it's disgusting, that.
Yeah. The other thing I do like, I don't remember if they mentioned this in chapter 2 or this chapter, but they brought back the thing from the dialogue from the Japanese version of Vivian being transgender.
Oh yeah, but given recent events in the UK, I don't really want to get into that topic if that's alright.
I get you.
Sorry.
I understand that.
In the Japanese release, Bedlam's even worse. God damn.
And I'm not good with translating the Japanese dialogue. Oh, have fun fighting these guys by yourself now.
Yep, this is gonna be fun, alright. Okay, so the fog does still exist, but it's only affecting them. No, it's... Oh, god damn it.
Yeah, the fog can only affect certain sides with the stage in this game. So, yeah, they have the fog, you don't right now.
Yeah, no, I'm not risking it. Oh, you don't lose coins now.
That is a big plus.
Yeah, I did not like the fog in the original. It's one of the main...
Yeah,
the battle game is... The stage game is one of the main reasons why I prefer the original Paper Mario.
I've done some stuff to get rid of the fog, like Flurry's blowing or Bobbery's bomb to get rid of the fog. Imagine you find it a Mazy Daisy when you're by yourself.
I'm not beating one of those on my own. Oh, you fucking jinxed it! I'm gonna have to run. There's no way I'm beating that thing.
And at least they have a save point outside the woods. So you don't have to risk resetting spawns.
I had life mushroom, so I wouldn't have. I'd have just so that would have activated. That is crazy how you called that.
Assuming it doesn't run away. I think one of the times I got lucky with the Amazing Daisy holding onto something, so it used an item which did like next to nothing before it risked running away or attacking me.
Yeah, I'm not fighting these things on my own. Not with the damage they can do. Hey, what's up, Slick? Been waiting for you. Yeah, you're Mario, right? What a great name. And I really dig this body too, man. I can jump now. And hey, you're so popular around here. I get mobbed. I just love being you. Yeah, it's so cool. I don't think I'll ever want to stop. So you figured it out by now, right? Slick, your body and name belong to me now. See, I got the power to change my shape into anyone. It comes in handy. But to really be so, I need to take their name and body too, which means you turn into a shadow and can't use name. Tough phrase, Slick. That's not enough either. I aim to erase you for good. I guess it'd be unspoiled to ruin you about chance, so I'll give you one chance. If you guess my real name, then I'll give back your name and body. What do you say, Slick? This'll be fun, right? Now, guess what my name is. Hit me with your best shot. They've actually removed... No, they haven't removed it. I thought they'd removed the capital P as well, but no, they haven't.
Obviously, we're not supposed to know this guy's name yet. Rongamundo, who would name your kid that? And don't even think about running away.
Oh, I'm definitely thinking about running away, mate. It's guaranteed.
Oh,
see you later, mate.
Fun. And there are no more pigs back at Twilight Town. Yay.
Wow, that's a great thing to say right in front of your husband. Why is the live stream only worth 1 coin?
Who would want to sell a life shroom?
Given they cost 50 in Rogueport.
I wound up storing a lot of those food items so I can a lot of those items so I would save myself money when cooking later. That was just what I wound up doing.
Firstly, I want to store some items. Hey, Flagman, how you doing, mate? We're just about to get to that point. I will get a maple syrup though, in case I need to refill FP for whatever reason.
I think you'll be the only one using FP for a little while.
Yeah.
Because I think her veil is only worth 1, if I'm not mistaken.
It's a fiery jinx move, that's the one that's worth a lot.
But she doesn't have access to that move yet.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, you get certain food items to sleep in. It's like the Twilight Town when you get a peachy pinch out of it.
Yeah.
Oh, they make it so much easier to check the grass. You could just smack it with your hammer instead of just went shaking every individual piece.
I think you need to chat to her first. It's not fun living in fear of punishment from a family member.
Yeah, I know, that sucks.
Here you go, mate.
Will Vivi be punished if she doesn't find this?
Oh no, it's broken.
At least it won't get punished now. I like how they actually changed how it looks.
Hey, don't feel bad. Thanks, you're very sweet. That actually makes me feel a little better. What I'll do now, my sisters will be back any minute. Now the bomb just vanishes. Oh yeah, my name is...
What's wrong?
Your name was stolen. I see. Well, I guess that happens from time to time. Wait, no it doesn't. Your name was stolen? That, well, I'm not sure what to call that kind of problem. Which fits, I guess. Vivian's one of my favorite arty members in the game. Gee whiz, you have way worse problems than I do. And you were worried about me that whole time. That's so kind. Alright, that's it. I'm going to help you get back your name and your body and your friends. Hey, that's okay. Don't worry about my problems. I'm not sure I really want to stay with my sisters anymore. I don't blame her. Getting she's doing that. Anyway, we are very happy together. Truth is, it took me a while to realize I was their sister, not their brother. Now their usual bullying feels heavier. Again, I'm not getting into that because of recent events in the UK. I also feel like I need to repay your earlier kindness. That's the right thing to do, right? So, here we go.
You recruited Vivian.
Get in. There's no way that Boo didn't see us go down. Whatever.
It's just a tutorial.
I guess we need to find out that ghost's real name. That'll be a start.
Oh, I have an idea. Birds pretend to be innocent with people around, but they're actually well informed with all that flying and eavesdropping. With my power, we can hide it. Shout so we can listen to what the birds have to say.
Yes.
I like what the birds say in this game.
I'll do it for one then. Ah, this Twilt word is too full of pain, and contradiction, too full of broken trees. Perhaps I was only given wings so that I could flee the terror of mundanity. That's kind of dark.
I think he's reciting saying stuff similar to how a poet would. Hey, what's up, Slick? Been waiting for you. Would have done a spectacle tempo. That wouldn't have looked good now, would it?
It looks so familiar. Vivian, are you an idiot? Obviously that is. Origami King is sure. Oh, I just realized I should have clicked escape. Oh well.
Oh yeah, you can choose to escape and yeah, you can choose to escape.
Oh well, I'm gonna escape here anyway.
Who named their kid that?
Those words I've been choosing are British insults for anyone wondering.
Oh. I was just like, what are those names? But it does make sense.
You must have been hiding there waiting to show up. Well, forget, let's go get your name back.
Found it funny when I wound up going inside the bear's house before you guess his name, and I'm like, your partners are idiots. How can they tell this is not the real Mario? Mario never speaks.
I was considering Pillock actually, Dark Corex. But I thought that had been a too obvious one.
Yeah, the same problem is, you don't have to pee. You don't have to
that
pee.
as well. So I wouldn't have been able to go for that one anyway.
Since you're not Vivian, you can kind of put Power Plus P back on.
Ah, I mistimed it, damn it.
And the flower's frozen.
That would have been funny if it was on an Amazing Daisy. I see that one of the bats got a badge, so they've got to go.
I think that's a close call badge.
No, it's the last stand badge. I think it reduces enemy damage by half when you're low on health. Okay, no it doesn't, because that would have done half damage otherwise. There we go. I'm familiar with British as might be Canadian because when British media guys watched Canada, they're always kept the same and didn't have words changed to be Canadian sounding. Makes sense, I guess.
It's understandable.
I don't know how much longer that thing's got, that... whatever her name is, the one who just gave me double star point. Oh god, this is going to be fun.
Do you have any items?
I do have Vivian's Veil if necessary.
That's true, you do have the Veil. Yeah, you do have the Veil in case they do charge up.
Okay, I'm not gonna need it. I know I'm gonna have them down in next time. Amazing Days is a 10% to freeze. Oh, I thought that would have been enough to kill it. Oh well, I'll kill it next turn. The other one. Sleep is 50%. Interesting. Unfortunately, I don't have a sleepy sheep on me, so
Yeah, you don't have a sleepy sheep. You don't have sleepy sheep or sleep stomp on you.
What about immobilize? Because I do have a special move that does that. If I can immobilize it.
I've never looked into the exact percentages for moves and status conditions.
Hmm.
Stop is 10% for them. Not very likely.
Okay, that's not an idea then. I think I've already used up my luck during chapter 3 on that stuff.
And we're not exactly the lucky type.
starting to get the hang of the timing on that one, I think. Alright then.
Super prices were revealed. 100 Canadian for games, 110 for Mario Kart, 630 for the Switch 2, and 700 for the bundle. That's all I'm gonna. Okie dokie. That's understandable.
I'll be getting the bundle with Mario Kart in it.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get that myself. I learned this morning that pre-orders open up in America on Thursday, so I'm like, gonna have to be up bright and early to try and secure one of those.
I think I got a pre-order in.
But if I do miss that at the retail, I have an invitation through the Nintendo store when that opens up in May.
I remember the Switch one was an absolute bugger to get at the start.
Yeah, they limit those to people with an active NSO membership for at least a full year when emails roll out, and if they do that for the first 72 hours. So I'm like, if I miss retail, I'm almost insured to get one through Nintendo store that way.
Yeah, I get it when I can. I really hope $80. I think it's 75 quid Mario Kart World. I'm not happy that they're charging that. For the main reasons I'm getting the bundle. It's only 35 quid at that point, which is actually pretty reasonable, actually, to be fair.
Yeah.
But I swear they're doing that deliberately. Trying to get people to get the more expensive version.
It's like, and it's set, and I caught in the Mario Kart Direct yesterday at the end, those bundles are while quantities last, and they're going to stop them at some point in the fall.
Makes sense.
Which
hopefully I can get her.
Which I was like, I kind of expected that to happen. These bundles and whatnot don't last very long.
They want people paying full price.
Yeah, but I'm like, Mario Kart, good game, yes. Do I see it worth the $80? I was like, kind of failed to see it. But I'll still buy it. I just want to save money wherever I can.
Well, 35 quid if I get the bundle. I say it's worth it. The only other game on Switch 2 I'm getting is Donkey Kong Bonanza, but that's 65 quid.
Yeah, that's $70 US. So that sounds about right. Whereas if I get the Mario Kart bundle, it's only $50 since I'm saving $30 on it. That's a huge difference. But like with game prices being that little considerable, if they're cross-platform, I'm gonna have to consider how much they are on Switch 2, how much they are on PS5, that sort of thing.
Indeed. Especially since I've been on my PS5 a lot more this year compared to the Switch so far.
Oh, same here. I only been on my Switch for like what? Let me pull up my list. 2, maybe 3 games, and that's not counting Splatoon. If I look at my stuff this year, 1, 2, 3 games so far this year, and that's not counting Splatoon.
Yeah.
Everything else has been on my PlayStation 5.
All right, Hammer Throw. This is your job.
If it doesn't kill
I didn't kill it.
Listen, you can always fail with Vivian.
That's what I'm gonna do. Oh, one of them fled.
Those flowers, they're such cowards. They don't want to fight. They just run away.
Yeah. Splatoon isn't for everyone, Dark Corax.
Yeah, it's not a game for everybody. And like, considering the main update cycle for 3 is over, there may be some worth in it, but I'm like, at this point, we have no indication of the future. So I still say 3 is kind of worth it at this point. But once we know 4, whatever's next is on the way, I'll be like, yeah, save at once we get the information, I'd save it at that point. But still some life out of 3. Even though there's not much running
if you can
good
get
now.
into Splatoon, you are gonna love it, mate. I mean, we both gave Splatoon a try. Now look at us.
I feel old realizing that next month will mark 10 years since I started playing Splatoon.
Crazy.
Well, the series does turn 10 years old next month.
Ouch. You've been using your Switch to play indie games. Don't blame you. There's some good indie games on the Switch.
Yeah, there's some good indie games on the Switch.
Good.
Some of them
Set beats. There you go first.
I was gonna say, some of them I got my PS5 because I got them for free as part of my PS Plus membership.
Nice.
Like, I'm right now playing through this indie game called Hollow Knight that I got for free through PS Plus, and I really love the game so far.
Is that on the? That must be on the Plus because I didn't remember seeing it when I checked the free games.
It was through it was through the monthly thing, but this was like a couple years ago.
Ah.
And as long as I keep my membership active, I still have access to it. Oh, have fun with this room.
Oh yeah, I remember this room.
Vivian's gonna do like next to nothing here. With their high defenses and being immune to fire.
I might need to. I'm gonna. The flower saver is actually being a lifesaver here.
It really is.
Because the case you get double the attacks. The last Mario game you enjoyed playing was Mario 35. Did you not play Super Mario Bros. Wonder Dark Core X?
I really enjoyed Wonder when I played it last year.
That was a fun thing to do.
It really was. I would say it's among my favorite 2D Marios.
I would say it's my outright favorite 2D Mario game personally.
I can understand that. And now that I played through Odyssey, I could definitely rank that as one of my my favorite 3D Mario so far.
Yeah, well, Super Mario Odyssey is my outright favorite 3D platformer.
It's very close. Galaxy makes a very close second place.
I think I'm going to stop ranking games going forward. It's more effort than it's worth.
I can understand that. And these rankings constantly change with time.
That as well.
The only thing I would find worth ranking for me at this point is when I do my Game of the Year stuff at the end of the year. That's the only
I think
time
what
I
I'm
consider
going to do
ranking.
this year... I think what I'm going to do this year is just chat about 10 games I like. Or do
I
what
can understand that.
you did, have a
And then
top
make-
5 for first played and released this year.
Yeah, that's what I did last year. I did 2 lists for games released that year and games I first played that year. And both lists got an honorable mention of 2 or 3 games each.
Yeah. I'll decide that a bit later on this year.
And I'm like, with the games I played so far this year, I'm gonna have a really interesting top 5 games I've played for the first time this year that were in past years. Because I can
Well,
already
so far
I can already see 4 of them being very interchangeable with each other.
Most of the games I've played this year have been released previous years. The only new game I played this year, as far as I can recall, is Split Fiction, which we still even haven't finished.
Yeah, we're still in the middle of that. For me, it's right now Split Fiction, but the new release I've gotten through to the end is the Suikoden remaster.
I wanted to get to that after Thousand Year Door, but I also want to get to that before Mario Kart World, and I don't know if I'm gonna make it.
It took me about 70 hours to get through both games, so I think you'll be okay. Well, I went through 100% on both of them. Well, almost 100% on the second one. I put in my review in Blue Sky that there is a thing in the second game that I really don't like. But, but it doesn't hold it back. It doesn't hold it back from giving it a good score. Kind of like Metaphor's final boss. I was like, the game's good, but the final boss is a hit or miss. But I don't let that change my factor on the whole game, on the game as a whole.
Yeah, I did like Metaphor as a whole, but that final boss is it's definitely the worst final boss I've ever played in an RPG, possibly in general.
I can totally understand that. I wasn't having an average time with it, but after hearing your experience and seeing from other people said, I was like, maybe I got lucky with the final boss being.
It depends what setup. It depends what setup you go in with. Yeah. I won't go into too much detail because of spoilers, but yeah.
Yeah.
Not a fun final fight.
Yeah, the game's only 6 months old, so I would still stay away from spoilers for a game like that.
I think at this point, I would say spoilers in general.
Right.
If it's a spoiler-heavy game, just in general.
Yeah.
There was one point where I was like, okay, Thousand Year Door's 20 years old. Oh, the remake gets announced. Okay, let's hide spoilers now. So yeah, after I'm like, okay, let's just hide spoilers in general. If it's a spoiler-heavy game, it's gonna be like that.
Yeah. Although for a game like Thousand Year Door, it's like, aside from a couple post-game bosses, nothing really is different.
No.
But I can still understand keeping spoilers for people who have not played the original. And as I said in my Game of the Year thing last year, I'm like, I like that the Switch version exists. It gives people a much easier way to access the game.
Yep. It'll be kind of ironic if it ends up getting on GameCube Online now.
I mean, wouldn't it be the first time we know Mario Sunshine's coming to the GameCube, and yet it's on the 3D All-Star Collection?
Yeah.
And I know some people are like, yes, when we saw Luigi's Mansion was coming to the GameCube. So I'm like, hey, we have the entire Luigi's Mansion series on Switch now.
Yeah. I might have a Halloween stream sorted this year if I feel like it.
I think day of the week is Halloween on this year. Let me check.
I don't know, that's ages away.
It's on a Friday this year. I just pulled up my calendar. Halloween, the day up, is a Friday.
Oh yeah, the final boss of Galaxy 2 is a complete letdown. I did a short on it, actually.
Oh yeah. I remember when I played through the game, I took... that boss was so short, I managed to fit it in a 30-second clip on my... Well, not on the Switch, since it's not on Switch. But I managed to fit it in like a 30-second clip.
Well, yeah, the fight was so short, I was actually able to make it into a short. It's one of my very few shorts, I believe.
Yep. I mean, your shorts have been kind of popping off lately. 2,000 views in like a day. That's crazy.
Get in. But now we got the P back. We can start using the letters. So, yep, now I can say that prick stole my identity.
Finally, I can say my full name. Subspace. Speed. We can finally say our full names again. No more of this missing the P stuff.
Yeah. Alright, then now I can say your full name. Hey, Subspace, how you doing, my best mate of America?
Doing really well. How about you, Speed, best mate of the UK? Now that I can finally say the P. English and big meanie. When speeding time.
Yeah. If you want to listen to the song, you can find it on YouTube easily. But I already did Galaxy 2, and it's unlikely I'll... Oh my god, if this is what I think it is, that is going to be a huge help.
This is why I love this version of the game. Well, you have the key. But that pipe is a huge lifesaver.
Oh my god, that is so good.
That's why I was like, that's why I went, thank you, when I went through that pipe the first time.
Yeah. Time to cancel your magazine search because getting the first piece of movie and one more guess. Alright. Guess name.
Trying to cancel your magazine subscriptions.
You know what, just for the banter.
I like how the P's in red.
Yeah. The only thing I would say, it would have been nice if the pipe was there from the start, but I'll still take it. It means I don't have to... It does save one loop back.
Yeah. Well, you can't go into pipe anyway. One, it's the one in the steeple center of block, and two, the door is locked and only open from the inside.
Yeah.
On your first time, at least.
But I'll still take it. Alright, we did the Pillock one, now we're gonna do the real name.
Oh, he says the same thing. I was like, did he say anything different? Hey, Doopless. Like his expression.
Yep, that's a face of horror.
What did you just say? It can't be. I'm feeling faint.
It's basically the blue house from Paper Mario 64. I can't remember which one that is.
It's been a while since I played that, so I don't remember it.
Anyway. Down we go. The quality of life improvements are definitely handy, and that saves us a lot of time.
Yep. I don't know if I would count this as a spoiler, but when I did the Adventure Trials, they changed the song on the 51st floor, and I thought that was really cool.
Sick.
So it's like, okay, you give the back half meaning. Other than just changing the background a tiny little bit.
Yeah. Might as well get the leaf now that I have some space.
Yeah. I remember when I did this, I picked up like 2 or 3 golden leaves. One for cooking, one for a particular quest in Chapter 6, and another one that just kind of has since it restored a lot of FP.
Yeah.
Well, at the time. If you have Quick Cam, you can get them. Oh wait, I think Vivian can also reach those guys on the ceiling.
They can, but given how many there are...
Would Earth Tremor actually reach them?
I'm pretty sure it does if I get enough right. Yeah, I got them.
Get in.
Nice.
You're about to get a level as well.
It'd be nice if I could level up before the fight with Doopless.
I think you'll just barely make the level.
There we go. Oh, goddamn, I'm 1 star point away. That's typical.
Well, you could find any old thing, like even a boo just outside the boss room to get that level.
Trey.
Yeah, you're at the end of this chapter way faster than Chapter 3 took.
Chapter 3 took the best part of 3 hours. I don't think we've even done 2 today.
You're at 140. Yeah, and even at a late start.
And that was
By a
with
couple
about
minutes
20 minutes
as
of startup, so we've done well today.
Yeah, you went through this chapter, going through this rather quickly.
I don't know what that was about for his turn, just move up.
I guess I was like, oh, now your hammer can't reach me. Not like he was using the hammer on you anyway, mate.
Nope.
I've really been picking up this British slang.
Yeah, anyway. FP, I need that up.
Yeah, you're running low on FP quite a bit.
I would have been struggling without the flower saver. I don't need the pierce blow anymore. Might as well increase my HP. Neither am I, Dark Core. I swear a lot of stuff gets added all the time.
Guess it just happens with culture. That words constantly add and get changed with time.
Yep.
Although I haven't had a need to use it, I do like the partner hint thing. That this version has. I'm like, I don't need this.
Oh, Vivian still has it.
Yep.
I have to question what these what my friends are doing right now, because surely the fact that Mario Duplas couldn't get through the pipe should have been a giveaway that it's a fake.
Alright, kids putting final goes, woohoo, it's a me.
Oh, I like how Coop says 3-2 shadow.
I like that line. Very good, my little ones. How dare this nameless nobody challenge the great Mario?
Yeah, actually I am, mate. Oh, that's new. Bye.
I like how Vivian actually runs away in this version. What's wrong, having a fight with your girlfriend? Don't expect any sympathy from us.
Alrighty then.
I also like that the bell rings right before the fight with Duplas both times.
Yeah. Normally what I would actually do in this fight is take out all the party members, but I'm gonna get through it this time.
That's what I wound up doing as well.
Oh, that's a new line of dialogue, I believe.
That's right, you guess my name and now stuff hurts sometimes.
Well, that was a bit of a waste of their turn. I'm getting... I don't know why my timing's gone off on the second jump.
Don't let your guard down, okay?
I can't believe I pulled that one off. She's very good at timing her button presses there.
Yeah, she got like 5 of those there. And now Vivian's back, so you can now power lift with her.
Okay, we'll see how busted it is again.
I always wait before doing stuff in this fight, because I'm like, I want Vivian to reap the benefits of this as well.
Oh, I was one away from 4-4.
Dang it. 3 and 4 is still pretty impressive.
I'll still happily take it. Oh, I'm fucking daring, mate.
How dare you do
You
this to
missed.
Great Super Mario? I forgot you had lucky. I forgot you had pretty lucky on.
I might get through this fight, no damage.
That should have been another giveaway with the partners. It's like, how come they can use the crystal stars, but we can't?
That was easy.
No, why? How?
Eek, Mario! That fight could not have been any easier. I've just noticed my coin count's gone into the quadruple digits. How can they guys be such idiots?
Yeah, how can they have not seen it for this long?
Rats, you killjoys! You're the killjoy, mate. Bye-bye!
Get out of here and never come back. He ran away? Yes, you did, Coops. Yes, you did.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Maybe it's basically a motto I tried to live by. Treat others how you want to be treated.
Yep. Now Vivian has really joined the party.
Yeah, or at least to the best of my ability.
Of course.
I tell you, that's really busted.
I really like Art Attack. What keeps me from using it is that it costs 4 special points.
That's the thing, and once you get Supernova, it's outclassed anyway.
Yeah.
Yep, and that means we're approaching the halfway point of the game already.
Yep.
Yeah, we
Because
haven't
there's 8,
skipped back. That chapter already took about an hour and a half.
yeah, 8 chapters and 8 chapters and the post game. Vivian is still very like, where's that Scatterbrain been? And then Dupless pretty much takes her spot in the shadows.
Yes, sir, quite sure. I poured over all our research and found the door, and it appears the sealing power has definitely been weakening as Bowden said. Finally, the treasure of Lesson, the ancient power of dark will fill me out. Listen, well, keep giving the Crystal Star search top priority. Of course, that also includes the elimination of Mario, that Mailing's gone. Got it, sir. Soon I will have the power to slept for a millennium, so very soon. And when that glorious day dawns, I'll throw the world into depths of terror. No one can stop me now. All will kneel before the Excellent Regiment, and then I, Rose, will build a new word. Oh, I remember this Peach segment. This is where the bombshell gets dropped.
Oh,
Will it be dancing perhaps, disguising, or will I sing a song? Well, it won't be as creepy as what you'll be doing in the next chapter, or the one after that, whichever one it is.
I think it's the next chapter, because I found it was either, I think it's after chapter 6, that Peach segment, a rather emotional one to get sit through.
Hmm. Oh yeah, no, it's after chapter 6 where this Peach thing comes to an end, so it has to be the next chapter.
Yep. No, never mind. Forget my musings. Well, in any case, let's have a quiz. A quiz? But I never studied.
Alright.
That's
My
my
studying
question.
days are long in the past, and I want them staying there. What will happen if you collect the crystal stars? Well, we already know that one.
1,000
Alright.
coins appear.
Now the
1,000
second
coins appear.
question.
I love that.
What is the goal of Grodus? We already know that is to conquer the world. Correct. Now the
he
third
literally just said
question.
that. He literally
What is
just
the
said
legendary treasure that waits behind the 1,000-year door? Princess, please answer. A 1,000-year-old demon soul. Correct. And that's the main plot twist of the game.
that. Now the fourth question. What does Grodus want to do with this demon? Hang out with it? love the Zelda reference in the last question with a legendary sword.
Oh, I didn't pick up on that one.
I'm like, nice Zelda reference in there.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't pick up on many Zelda references.
That's understandable. You
I've
haven't
already
really
played
played Zelda
two
games for the
completely.
longest time.
I've only really played 2 Zelda games completely. Hyrule Warriors and Skyward Sword.
Right.
I have played
a lot more
Ocarina of
Zelda
Time and
games.
Breath of the Wild, but I didn't finish those games, unfortunately.
That's understandable. You're
Hopefully
so
Wind
weird,
Waker will be
computer.
good when that drops on GameCube Online.
I think you'll enjoy Wind Waker. Wind Waker was the first Zelda game I played to the end.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the two I managed to 100%, the other being a Skyward Sword. Well, to be fair, I also 100% Hyrule Warriors. It took like 1,000-something hours, and I was like, and I was on the Wii version. I was like, yeah, no, I'm not doing this again on the Switch version. Doubled the content. I was like, yeah, no, thanks. I'm not putting that much time in this game again. I love it, but I
already
didn't want to do it again.
Nah, I didn't get everything in the end. I did about 300 hours, and I was like, yeah, I think I'm done with that.
Yeah. Like over 1,000 on the Wii U version, and the Switch version more than doubles it.
Yeah, you're certainly getting your money's worth with that game.
Yep. Because it includes all the DLC from the Wii U and 3DS version, and then some new things on top of it.
Oh, I remember that show actually, Flagman. I used to watch that quite a bit back in the day. I did used to like art, but I kind of got shoved into other subjects at school, unfortunately.
I can honestly say the same thing, but I guess me and my naiveness and whatnot blocked a lot of all of that stupid stuff from my mind.
Yeah, same here.
Well,
all right,
time to go swimming.
It's Super Bowser Bros.
I like the song in the underwater level in particular.
Mm-hmm. Anyone fancy some fried blooper?
How are you able to breathe fire underwater?
Now you mention it, that's a good point, actually.
That's definitely something I can say about a lot of video games. The underwater levels are tough, but the music and atmosphere are amazing.
Oh god, I hope no one has epilepsy. I didn't realize how flashy that Bowser thing can be.
I didn't even realize that. Random X not just sinking.
I like how that goof is just playing for its life.
And yet you still take damage to him.
Yeah.
I didn't even notice they had the controls on the bottom left until just now.
I didn't even know there was a ground pound move, actually. Or at least I don't remember why it being one.
I don't remember ever actually using it.
Cool. Actually, that was terrible. I gotta get into shape.
Swimming is a good way to get exercise. It's the good game.
And they're like, nope, out of here.
Somebody sure had fun.
Swimming. That's a good activity to do. Really, it's a lot of fun and it's good for you, mate.
The fights were so cool. I was overcome. Why even my age? I was shaking. I don't even want to know what she just said there.
At her age, her mama's probably dead anyway.
I swallowed the blooper I wanted to have it, but forget it. It's over. Give me some solid phone of Peach and the Crystal Stars.
He swallowed Time Bloomer, so that explains why there was bloopers in the Pump Works in Bowser's Inside Story.
I'm sorry, Mario, after all you've done for our town, did we hurt your feelings? Well, it's alright to be in touch with your feelings, so then.
Alright then, let me update the badges real quick.
Now that you have your party members back.
I'm not gonna need Flower Stave much.
Are you gonna continue using the
luckies?
pen?
And
do you
I
still
guess
need the
I'll just
HP
have
plus?
Pierce Blow on. Sorry.
Do you still need the HP plus on?
Oh yeah, I've got that on now, haven't I?
Yeah, you put that on earlier.
That's because I had spare BP to use up.
Hmm. It's
what
always
is
free.
this?
I like the options there for people to listen to the GameCube version, but I wanted to listen to the remastered tracks when I did this Switch version on my first trip.
Same here. Oh my goodness, Mario, sounds like you got an email, yep. Yep. It's the spirit of a demon, damn.
It is the spirit of a demon. Planning to use power to take over the world. Their collective crystal stars they can open 1,000-year door and seal the demon spirit. You must not let them get near the stars. Put an end to their stuff to their horrible plans.
Well, given we finished this chapter a bit early, I guess we can do a few side things.
Saying, how does Vivian... Here's my question. How does Vivian not already know this? Wasn't she working with the enemy until the last chapter?
That's a good point, actually, now you mention it.
My first order of business would be, I would suggest upgrading Vivian for Fiery Jinx.
Good thinking. It wasn't going to be my
Was that-
first order, but it's a good thing. My first order was actually getting the Spike Stomp badge. Now I can get that with Vivian.
That's also good. You have a lot of stuff open to you with Vivian and the Tube.
Yeah, did I actually? I can't remember if I did this or not.
I think you did at
Oh
the
yeah,
beginning.
I did. All the 5s.
I guess 5's a lucky number today.
I have actually been checking that thing daily off stream. Got a
So
couple of
that's
live
why
things
you-
out of it.
So that's why I see your... so that's why I see 1,000-year door every so often.
Yeah. Actually, I've just remembered something else I can do. Yeah, I just log on, check the daily to see if I can win anything decent.
Understandable. I think the pipe thing opens up once you go to the 1,000-year door itself. So, like, you won't get the Twilight Town one until you
Oh, he's already
learn
gone.
where
Oh,
the
well.
next one is. I think he
I was
comes
looking
in
for that green mouse
after...
to invest, but he's gone.
I was gonna say, I thought he comes after chapter 5. I thought that was after chapter 5.
Well, he's gone now, so nothing I can do. Vivian time.
Shazibi. Shazubi. And I know you missed a lot of boss tiles, so they're in Frankly's garbage bin.
Yep. Yep, I want to... She's got a very handy move at rank 1. Or rank 2,
I think
whatever you call it.
I think it costs 5 FP. It's either 5 or 6.
I seem to remember 6. But it's going to be very handy going
Yep.
forward.
Yeah, between hers and Barbry's Bomb Blast, those are very helpful for cleaning out crowds.
Oh, that's
Oh,
why I'm
if-
opening the wrong door.
You're trying to go in Barbry's house early.
Yeah. I think it's pretty obvious which trouble I'm doing here.
I think you have to do Jolene's if you want the first of the 2 optional bosses. By optional, I mean the new ones new to the Switch version.
Oh, I could actually do the Miss Mouth one.
I wind up saving her for after chapter 5, since I have to go in Hooktail Castle anyway to get something with Bobbery's blow-up move. That allows
Actually, that's a good
Ultra
thing,
Ring
because
partners.
I was gonna do it actually, but now that you mention that, yeah.
I'm like, I do that both in the same trip to save me time.
Bloody cockroach.
Cockroaches need to die. Why do they even exist? They serve no purpose in the world.
Hmm. Hello, mate. Hey, you took on my trouble. Well, it's really important, so listen up, Mr. Klutz. Wow.
Well, you did step on her contact lenses.
He was the one who dropped it. Already have it, mate.
And yet it's our fault that they're broken? You should watch where you're going.
This is one of the best rewards in the game, this one.
Yep. And I like it in the Switch
version.
version.
Need to do it.
And I like that in the Switch version, you can actually skip the animation of her cooking once you see it for the first time.
Yeah. Couldn't skip that one.
Well, it was your first time, so.
Yeah. Get in, we solved the trouble. So we,
And now you can clear up a lot of your item space.
I do believe I can have, I do believe I can do a bit of cooking here. Oh, that's a handy feature. That's definitely speed things up.
Oh, agreed.
I believe I have a fire flower, don't I?
It's either on you or in your... Yeah, you do.
This will give me another one.
I've got a pretty good memory of a lot of the stuff you can cook in this game, so I don't necessarily need a guide.
But I wish there was a guide. There was in Super.
Oh yeah, the Luigi books are a thing. I forgot about that.
I have far too many items.
And you can actually make your Jam and Jelly Ultra, since you have those two items in your storage.
I could do the Jelly Ultras.
Yeah, I make those and then put them in my store, so I was like, I don't want to use this on accident. And I saved that for Chapter 8 and post-game.
Well, I only have, 2 of them, so I guess I'll do that real quick. I'm gonna say, because if I accidentally misclick something, I'm gonna be so pissed.
You would have a right to be angry at that. Whenever I look at the cooked recipes, I get hungry.
Actually, I'm actually thinking, do I go for 2 Jelly Ultras, or do I get 2 more recipes?
I mean, you can buy a couple Ultra Soups and Jam and Jellies in the shop in the sewers, but they do cost a lot. I think you only have...
I don't actually have... I've just realized I don't have any of the ones that mixed up with the Ultras, so I'll just do the Jelly Ultras.
That's fair.
I don't know if recipes is something I'll do on stream.
Yeah, they definitely do take a lot of time.
Alright then.
And at least, like in Super Paper Mario, if you pick up the food item from sleeping at the inn and whatnot, it gets registered inside your log over having to cook it for the first time in the original. So I do like that little plus. Since you never cooked it, there are already like 4 recipes in there when you started.
Alright, that's all that done.
I like that the Luigi book does. I like that the Luigi books, when they go on the sale, don't overtake the mushroom spot.
Oh, that's handy. Alright, what else was I wanting to do? Oh yes, I wanted to get the badge with Vivian. There's a badge with Vivian I can get now.
How many star pieces do you have right now?
10. I don't know if I can get much for that.
I think you'll get I think the most expensive thing is Flower Saver P, but otherwise I can't think of anything else really. I know a badge I equipped on come chapter 4 and 5 was Flower Finder, so I would have enemies drop flowers a lot more common. So
That's gonna be.
So I would save my FP healing moves. That's why I get Flower Finder early.
Yep. It's dead handy in the Pit of Trials, that one.
Yeah. I started doing that in chapter 5. I'm like, oh, this is a lifesaver.
I've had this thing since chapter 2, so I'm gonna see if I can get it updated. I'm barely saying it's gonna run out in the next chapter.
It would suck to be in the middle of the next chapter and it runs out on you when you can't go back for it.
Yes, I would like a spell redo, because I'm 99% sure it's going to end up in the next chapter.
And 50 coins, that's nothing for what you have right now.
Yeah. But that did chapters 2, 3, and 4. So this should hopefully do chapters 5, 6, and 7, and I'll get a redo for chapter 8.
So that'll be good for chapter 8 and the Pit of 100 Trials.
Yeah. Did I get this panel? Yeah, I did. Is this the room with... Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah, that's the one with the, that one badge. I like it's a near identical copy of that one room in the Chapter 3 castle, where you had to get the, key at the end of it instead of a badge.
Well, now that you mention it, yeah. I can see that, actually.
Oh, Vivian took damage. Not like it mattered.
But there are some enemies in the next chapter where that spike thing's going to be very handy.
Oh, absolutely. I think you also get a certain badge in Chapter 5 as well to allow you to jump on flaming enemies, so that will help out.
That's only useful for basically Chapter 5 and Chapter 8.
And a little bit at the Pit of 100 Trials.
Yeah, Oh, of course, I actually have to, activate the Crystal Star.
Yep.
Whatever, there's a pipe that goes straight to Rogueport anyway.
It was also around this point I noticed that the song that plays in the room with the 1,000-year door itself changes ever so slightly the farther in the game you get. Like you can
that's a handy detail.
Like you can hear a chorus around this point in the game when you're in this hallway.
That's a pretty handy detail, actually.
So like that's really cool. Oh, this cutscene, frankly, is definitely one of my favorites, and a fourth wall break.
Oh, this one.
I still can't get over how all your party members are there with you when you're doing the thing with the map.
The location of a crystal star has been recorded on your magical map.
I think sound test has each 1,000-year door. Yep, the art gallery and the sound test are that way too. But you also have to get all the shine sprites and star pieces respectfully in those chapter locations to open those as well. And for chapter 8, well, you just have to beat the final boss to get those open.
Yep, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Yep.
How bone chilling.
Well, yeah. Casually just
well-
breaking the fourth wall. Are you Deadpool in disguise?
And yeah, you there in front of the screen, you better listen up too. Am I missing something? Are you talking to no one? I like how the music changes with this part as well.
Mm-hmm. That's actually a very nice detail. These quality of life stuff, you wouldn't expect them to be that great, but yeah, here they are.
And like, this makes me prefer the Switch version over the GameCube in a lot of ways, but I still hold nostalgia for the GameCube version.
I'll decide on. Well, I'm still in the middle of it. I've still got another half the game to go still, so I'll decide once I've beaten the game.
Yeah, you still got 4 chapters and a post game too, so you got a ways yet.
Yep. Vengeful spirits will hate you with curses, things like that.
Typical pirate adventure.
I like how in both Paper Mario games, the 5th chapter is on an island.
Yep. Oh, that's right, the Yoshi Island.
That was one of my favorite chapters in the game.
Frickin', gee, I wonder why. I know in seriousness.
Well, with no Inklings, as far as I can tell, in Mario Kart World, I think I'm going to be going back to play as the Yoshi in Mario Kart.
One thing that
Or I might just play as the Moo Moo for a laugh.
Yeah, I'll probably do that for a race or 2 early on just to get a laugh out of it. But I'll figure out who I'm going to wind up switching to at some point. That's does that guy have, if any? I think this is where we have to constantly talk to people.
Most get-rich quick schemes are usually illegal, unfortunately.
And there's something shady. If it's too good to be true, it most likely is.
Yeah. Learned that one the hard way in the past.
You and me both.
I think I've done everything side-related I can do for now. Oh, hey, Luigi. Might as well just skip through it, I guess. That's one thing I'd do prefer over the original. It was easier to skip the dialogue.
Oh yeah, you could just like hold the Z button and just go blah 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 blah, spam through the text.
I mean, if there is a way to speed up the text that I'm not aware of.
I'm not aware of it one either, if there is a way.
I'm mashing every button. But nothing's working. That's kind of a funny though, that he won the race because he screwed everyone else over. Sounds like a typical Mario Kart race.
Yep. Sounds like a typical day in Mario Kart.
Okay, I've forgotten who I need to chat to then. They said someone at the harbour.
I think it's one of the bombs or the toads. The prelude stuff to Chapter 5, a part of it is like, wow. Way to let loose the waterworks. It's one of the bombs for the toast. I just don't remember which one.
Ask me out.
Oh yeah, you found him on the first try. Maybe that bomb's
Okay.
he's like, listen, mate.
Yeah. Heal okay. You mean the eye where the treasure hoard caught out Pirate King pendant, so you want treasure out? Fine, keep an eye on the pirate curse will get ya. So now do we speak to that guy?
Flavio? I think so.
Oh yeah.
Yep, there you go.
This. What do I lack? Thrills probably, I guess. What? There's nothing like freezing to death on a mountain. What the fuck, mate?
What? I suppose it's just every now and then. It's nothing like the feeling of being alone. I'm not shivering. What? Why? Not chills. What I said are thrills.
Oh, we're actually getting some pirate music in the background.
That's actually kind of cool.
Oh, there is, mate. We have proof.
It's still armpit of a town.
Nah, we don't give a damn about the treasure. We just care about the crystal star in it.
Oh, yeah.
You're having a joke on me. This map leads straight to the keel, Hulky. You swine. You plan to steal my treasure from under my nose. The Starship Stone was sent to be in Cortez's hoard.
Haha. You unfortunate fool. Do you not know who I am? I will have a ship ready in no time. It will be massive and glorious. Splendid. Let us begin preparations for me, shall we? I will find myself in triple leader. Yes, you will be captain. Danger event to tickle my nose. Come to the harbor right away.
I never volunteered to be captain.
Yeah, I'm not really qualified to be a leader.
I don't like leading, but I do it if I have to.
As soon as I saw him, I knew straight away who it was.
Oh, yeah.
And the game, if I remember correctly, the game even breaks the fourth wall on how obvious it is.
Yeah. I remember when he said you in front of the TV, when I Googled as a party member on the island, she said some rather funny dialogue. At least in the GameCube version. I don't remember if she said the same thing in this one or not. Did she? Let me check. We an absurdly skilled navigator.
Yeah, we gotta get Bobbery, but about to get a bit emotional, I'll say that much.
Yeah, get the tissues ready for that one.
I like how everyone just, yep, you're doing it, mate.
Yeah, everyone's like, no, you go.
Well, no time like the present. Just for the record, I'm not going to start Chapter 5 today. I'm going to get to the point where I'm about to start it, and then I'm going to call it for today.
That's fair.
What do you blokes want? See, never heard of the gent. Take your search elsewhere.
Never heard of him.
Oh, away with you. Oh, don't mind me, mate. I'm just gonna steal your shine sprite. Even though this place has got sailing stuff written all over it.
Clearly screams sailor.
Alright. Back and forth. You can't tell the match by people crazy it's not him. Strange, I would ask someone who's not about the neighborhood about this. Alright then.
Maybe Frankly knows?
I remember who it is. I know, Bobby. Yeah, I know him. You know that house just past the wall needs power, that's it. I think both you and he would better if you just let him be. Oh yeah, we gotta go actually talk to Bobbery now that we know his identity.
Yeah, you gotta talk to Bobbery, then all that stuff first.
Yeah, I want to get this part out of the way.
Yeah, get this sad part out of the way. Don't start sad next time.
Bobbery, I haven't the faith of who you're talking about. The way you say that has Admiral Bobbery written all over it.
Yeah. Drop the action.
I didn't realize he spoke British, poppycock, and chap.
Yep. I heard this chap. You say your ship needs a navigator to do the job? Sorry, you have to take your search elsewhere. So Sarah upon the seat, nevermore. But that's not cool. You wanted me to beg or something? Or you can get us to Keel Key. Awfully sorry, dear fellow. When I say no, what I mean is no. Well, time to crew to go home. We don't have anywhere to. We can't get him to go on the sea with us.
Mm-hmm. Alright. Now we speak to him, I believe. No, I don't want to speak to you, Mouse. Get lost. Well, I guess that feeling's mutual. And now you're, speaking to me. You say very well go to see her. Well, can't say that surprised me. The real question is, yeah, we want him Bobbery on the water. That's not a good way to live what he's doing. We need to get him out of that.
Yeah, living a life of sadness and isolation is not a good way to go.
Yeah.
The fact of the matter is, Admiral Bobbery's tale is sad. You'll probably end up crying if you want me to tell you to.
Yeah.
In that case, get ready. Bobbery's tale will go something like this. Bobbery was once married. The two are madly in love. The sort of love reserved for fairy tales. He will love Scarlet truly and deeply. But not all good things can last. It was particularly icy winter. Scarlet fell ill. A virus passing cold no one knew, but it soon turned serious. He knew nothing of his bride's suffering on a long voyage. By the time he returned, Scarlet had succumbed. She was gone. Bobbery, of course, blamed himself. My lovely wife perished because of me. If I had not seen her, could have restored her health. I could have saved her.
Losing your wife would be horrible.
Losing your
how that would be.
Losing your significant other is gonna be difficult. Gee, what a downer. I guess that's a pretty good reason for paying the ocean. Now you know his tale. Do you still want it to return to the sea? I understand. If you're that determined, then I'll give you this.
Even though...
Oh gosh, this is gonna get worse.
Yeah, even though the pain of losing your significant other is not a pain I can imagine. We need to snap him out of it.
Yeah, they get this out to me. Hear my voice. They was just like, that alone made me hate this guy. I'm like, why did you deny her last request in giving that letter?
Yeah,
Take the
denying
surgery
someone's
that was
dying wish
determined
is
to do.
pretty disgusting.
And when I heard that, when I read the doc, I was like, why did you do that? You can't do that.
I understand it's tough, but you still gotta do it.
Yeah.
He's been living in a misery for goodness knows how many years because of that. Prick.
And like,
I can say that word now that I've got the P back.
yeah. And especially with the certain trouble later on, that made me hate that bartender guy even more.
Alright, here comes the waterworks.
Oh, by Blabberton's beard, you again.
Scarlet, my love. My love, if you're reading this letter, then I'm no longer by your side. Because fate has stepped between us, I have decided to write you this letter. If you're reading this, I must have passed away while you were out at sea. I can only assume you will blame yourself for it, my sweet Bobbery. Although my life was short, you gave me more than a lifetime's worth of joy. Though you will mourn, I beg that you remember that time like love is tight. You are one with the sea as you are one with me. Do not lose both your lives, loves. That last line is extremely powerful.
Really is.
Time like love is a tide. You are the one with the sea as you are one with me. 1,000 pardons, but may I have a moment where I plead? Sure, mate, take all the time you need.
Guy's mourning his dead wife. I can imagine the pain he's going through. I can only
can't
imagine.
Everyone deals with grief differently. It's not something you can really imagine.
Yeah, everyone does things differently that way.
Now then, you are looking for a navigator, I believe, bound for Kilo Key. Thinking I'll see let's shove off. Alrighty, mate, let's do this.
Let's shove off. Admiral Bobbery, yes! I must inspect it before leave. I shall meet you there.
Right, I have thought of one thing I could probably do. Did I speak to this guy, see if he's got anything decent?
I don't think so.
Jesus Christ, 432 for a Wario badge.
Unlike as stupid a surprise as I like wearing that badge.
Can't remember which house it is. The one with the Cooper in it.
I think it's the one with the circle.
No, it is that one.
But
No,
in
it's
that
this
house
one.
you were just in that house you were in, you could just tube through that hole.
Yeah, I think there's a shine sprite here.
I think you're right.
Very well hidden, that one.
Yeah, sneaky.
Oh, I see, you go out in the Cooper's house.
Just looks creepy. That just looks weird. You're popping in out of someone's drawer. I'm like, totally not suspicious at all.
Yep, but I'm not Mario. Anyway, that's me pretty much done for today. The next time we go live, we'll be able to get straight into Chapter 5. I just realized that rhymed, damn it. Yeah, but I've got nothing else to do today. I can try and see if we can find someone to raid.
Let me see if
I'm
I
not
got
expecting
somebody.
too many people to be live right now.
I have one person, but I don't know if he'll notice you. He has like 50 people watching right now, but he's doing Mario Kart.
Mm-hmm.
But that's just who I have. I like how Vivian's inside the title screen now.
Oh yeah, it's adding up. And by the time after the next chapter, we'll have
Bobbery.
Aubrey. Yeah, I got nothing, so I think we'll just end here.
That's okay. Nothing wrong with just ending for the day. I don't think a lot of people are alive anyway. It is going in a holiday weekend.
Yeah, I'm surprised we did it. I'm surprised we did as much as we did today, but that chapter already took an hour and a half, so take it.
That was pretty quick.
Especially after chapter 3, that took the best part of 3.
Yeah.
I get that pipe really saved a lot of time at the end.
Oh, definitely. That center room and those blue pipes saves so much time.
But anyway, I won't be live tomorrow as I've got something on. But I will be live on Sunday. I'll be doing a multiplayer game. I haven't decided which one yet, though.
On you what you want to do for that.
But anyway, until then, thanks for watching the stream, guys. I'll see you later. Take care.